is the Unfortunate Cookies podcast, the podcast where we open fortune cookies, and that's it. That's really all there is, especially right now because Kyle walked off screen as soon as I started talking. So I guess this is kind of me vamping. Oh, I hear him yonder.
Did I miss it?
Rock. Nope. Well, I mean, yes, but I am Heath Fall.
Oh, hey, I'm Kyle. I got some stuff to show you. That's what I went to go get.
All right. Rocking the Buc-ees hat.
Yeah, I got Buc-ee's swag. Actually, I got to move there we go. Now I can see straight. Otherwise, I was looking off to the side. So, yeah, my Buc-ee's hat, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever been to one?
Okay, no. But let's preface this. I know everyone who's been to a Buc-ees is very, pro Buc-ees. Are you going to...
So, is
it just a gas station?
It's like Disney World. You know it's cool until you've been there, and it's like, oh, this is way more than I thought it was.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it's disappointing, but you're the opposite.
No, yeah, it's
show up
sweet.
And you're like, no one described this to me.
So I'm like anti anything spirit. I really am. Like if there's a trend going on somewhere and everybody jumps on it, I don't like it. I'm all about Buc-ees.
Okay. So that says a lot about you. So you're the guy that's like, this is the most popular band. I'm gonna call you out. High school, everyone was listening to Under Oath, and you were like, get that out of here.
Is that true?
You tell me.
I mean, I was more of an As I Lay Dying fan.
Right.
I mean, there was some things I was like, yeah, I'll like I can get with that, but in a general sense, when there's large trends and everybody's jumping on it, but I'm also not a people person. I'm a person. I like persons.
I'm not a people person, but I'm a person.
Yeah. I'll hang out with you, but I don't want to hang out with 100 people.
That's fair.
Yeah.
You're a quality time guy.
I am a quality time guy.
Yeah.
But anyways, look at this shirt I got.
Ooh, it appears to be a Hawaiian make. Beautiful.
But look closer.
It's a Buc-ees Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah. I'm I paid $25 for this thing.
I'll be the first to say you got to steal. That's a deal right there.
I know. I'm I don't own a Hawaiian shirt. I'm not a Hawaiian shirt guy, but I will buy this one just to see how many people are like, wait a minute, is that a Buc-ee Hawaiian shirt?
That's the best. Like when the Hawaiian shirt is so over the top in general, but then it takes you. Remember Taylor Hawkins? He's got that shirt that was it looks like just a little nice collared shirt that's patterned, but you get really close to it and it's PlayStation insignias.
Oh,
do you remember that? I thought that was the funniest thing ever. Same concept, right? It's just perfect.
Yeah,
well, dude,
it is.
I'm so happy for you and your Hawaiian shirt.
Thank you.
That's amazing.
I was like, okay, so Buc-ee's, you get there, and quick thing, we'll move on from Buc-ee's.
Yeah,
I'm not joking. I made the story on my Instagram, and it was labeled the final boss of gas stations. And I'm not joking. There was probably 200 gas pumps, a sea of gas pumps. And then you go in this building and it's you just kind of got to stop and take it all in. The you go in a mall and there's a round kiosk that they're doing pretzels and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one, they had barbecue. Brisket, pulled pork, sandwiches. They had a full deli. They had a third of the store was swag and clothing and all that stuff. It was huge. Anyways.
Dude, that's just beautiful. My dad has recently become obsessed with Buc-ees, and he's told me about the brisket, the pulled pork. He got both my kids their own Buc-ees cups. The water bottles. Didn't get anything for me, but he got my kids Buc-ee's swag.
I did get a cup. I got So me and Alex were there at the same time. We got matching red Buc-ees shirts. So when we're on
Yeah,
the paver in the summer, we got
dude,
like
that's
I don't
amazing.
have a I don't have a connection to this, and other than what I've seen people online get so hyped up about Buc-ees.
You're
They
like,
did have
believe the hype. It's real.
well, they did have the nicest bathrooms I have ever been in.
Mm.
I'm not joking. So I wouldn't make a special trip to go experience one,
Yeah.
but if you pass by, I would turn around to go experience it.
I feel like I've never been to a Buc-ee's. I've never been around one, but I love the vibe. I love how like goofy, funny the logo is. I
Yep.
love how you'll see signs for like states that a Buc-ee's is coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think it's the one in Florida. Like there's a billboard that's like only 287 miles to Buc-ee's. Like that's really funny to me. Like I love that.
Their marketing team's doing something right.
It's good. It's like, no, this is like it's got to be it's ridiculous. Let's put a ton of love and effort into our gas station and then like make it like it's a winking at it joke of how awesome it is.
Everybody loves this, don't you know?
Yeah. And then everyone I've shown up like that's shown up to is like I love it. Which is the funniest part. It's like I get the joke about like, you know, the world's biggest ball of yarn and you show up and you're like, it's okay, whatever. But then for Buc-ee's, people are like
very underwhelming.
So you said you're not a spirit person, like you don't like to join in the spirit of things. You're not like, Kyle, get into the season.
Yeah,
But
no
with
thanks.
Buc-ee's, it sounds like you had a God moment.
I'll rep the beaver.
Episode title right there. I'll rep the beaver. I'm gonna say it one more time, closing my eyes. I'll rep the beaver. That couldn't be misused in any way.
I mean,
you just say that. No, everyone knows what you're talking about.
I have never put up a Christmas tree, but I will wear a Buc-ee's hat.
Yeah. I'll rep the beaver. Is there a Buc-ee's holiday?
There will be at my house.
Should there be a Buc-ee's holiday? Like, should he
Buc-ee
take
Day.
over? Well, should he have his own holiday, or should it be hey, on this day, like Thanksgiving doesn't really have a holiday.
No, we already
or doesn't have a mascot.
No, I think that gives too much liberty for other holidays that I don't want to be involved. It gives them too much right. There's already too many holidays, in my opinion.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Shouldn't Buc-ee just be the mascot for an existing holiday that doesn't have a mascot? Because isn't that kind of funny?
I think we should replace the Easter bunny with the Buc-ee's, but with the Buc-ee's beaver.
No, okay, now is the Buc-ee's beaver? Is he I also thought he was a woodchuck. Are you sure he's a beaver?
Well, it could be a groundhog.
Are we sure? It could be a squirrel. Let's be honest. How many chucks would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I almost did it.
Depends on if it's a Buc-ee's woodchuck or not.
Do you think it's a woodchuck? I think it could be a beaver. It's just the head, right? So it's got big buck teeth, obviously, but that could be, I mean, squirrels. It could be a woodchuck. Beaver.
Should we groundhog, chipmunk.
We're at 8 minutes in and we haven't cracked a cookie yet. So
should we get back to the show?
Here, why don't you crack a cookie? I'm gonna look up what Buc-ee's mascot is.
All right. Back to our regularly scheduled program. I would. Oh, wait a minute. I think I cracked the last one in my box last time.
I knew it. I told you to buy fortune cookies twice. I knew this was going to happen. And I said, Kyle, buy fortune cookies. Last pod, you're like, hey, last cookie, end of an era. And then I was like,
have
yeah.
the wrapper here still.
I hate you. I should have killed you. I should have killed you like last time. This is ridiculous.
You have more though, right?
Of course I do. Okay, here's what we're going to do.
Have you looked online to see if there's a fortune cookie fortune generator?
No. That feels okay. I feel like we could do that, or I could send you a picture without looking at it. I could crack one. Okay. All right. So I've cracked one. Here, you talk.
I've got to like clean my eyes. I've got the Buc-ee's thing made me cry a little bit. That was funny.
Well, good thing this is a comedy podcast.
Yeah.
Keep it serious. Come on. I knew you were gonna forget those fortune cookies.
So what are you gonna take a picture of the fortune cookie, send it to me, and then I'm gonna read it?
Yeah, it's gonna be like one of those
And you're supposed
breakable
to not know
pictures.
what it
Like
says?
you'll have to tap the screen to get it to break. No, I cracked it. I took a picture. I did not look at it. I don't
How
know
do you not
why.
look at it if you taking a picture
I
of
was
it?
like this. I was like,
Somehow I feel like you're pulling a fast one on me.
but I've got it right here. I could read it right now, baby. Okay. The Buc-ee's mascot is a beaver. So you were right. But I did the name Buck-ees is a combination of the founder Arch Beaver, Attila the Third's nickname. Oh, Archie Alphin was his name. And they called him Beaver. Beaver, his dog name's Buck. And his dog's named Buck. So he was a beaver and they named him Buck. I don't know.
This sounds like
Buck
they
the
came up with
beaver.
this. This
Okay.
sounds like the name was come up with around like there was alcohol involved.
Okay, I was gonna say, a lot of people would say, "Oh, that sounds like it came up on a Friday." We've used that before.
Yeah,
This was a Saturday morning after they were stuck they had to sleep there because the office party went too late. They're like, "Oh shoot, we forgot to name, dude. Your dog's name is Buck. Your nickname's Beaver. I rep the Beaver. Let's call it Buc-ee's."
and the mascot will be a beaver. Okay. All right, we're gonna jump to this fortune cookie now.
All right, read it to me.
It says, "You will soon meet the person you admire."
Oh, okay.
Buc-ees.
Buck, you'll meet Buck.
The dog.
Buc-ee. I imagine an old what was that dog? It kind of is like a golden retriever, but it's like red. It's like similar, like long
Clifford?
hair. No, no, that's the big red dog. I'm not a big dog, not the big dog.
Okay. What are you talking
Uh,
about then?
so no, it's a real dog breed, but they're close to they're close to a golden retriever. It's kind of like that, but it's like a red version.
Irish setter?
I don't know. I don't know dog names, but picture that type of dog, okay?
Okay.
But it's real old. So this is Buck, right? And he's in
Kind
a
of got some
corner.
weird lumps.
Maybe, but like still like not enough
We
that
all
you
know
wouldn't
those
want to
are
look at him.
cancer. Yeah.
I've got another story about this dog. Okay. I got a dog story
Wait,
for
wait,
you.
wait. Do you have a personal experience with this dog?
No, I'm telling you this is the experience because you're going to meet someone you admire. So this is going to be how you're interacting with Buck, okay? You go into
Okay.
Buc-ee's and here's this Irish setter in the corner. Little haggard, and he's like laying down and he stands up and his limbs are shaking a little bit and then he's strong and he's set and he looks at you and nods the head.
And that's how you know I'm
That's
gonna
how
go
you
get
know.
some brisket. Brisket
And
and
then
ice cream.
you're gonna say, and you go up to the employee and you say, I'm so glad I got to meet that dog. That was such a great experience, a spirit-filled experience, if you will." And they'll
It
say,
was.
"Sir, what dog?" And you'll turn around and he's not there.
It's the spirit of Buc-ee's.
And then you hear a whoo, whoo.
I think your movie podcast is getting to your head.
Yeah. Dude, I've taken a hiatus because Andrew, my co-host Andrew McKay, has had a baby.
He
So
had
we're
a
on
baby.
hiatus. Yeah.
What's he naming the baby?
Ezra.
Not
Ezra
Buck.
McKay. No. Well, I'd be like, wait, dude, you're not actually gonna believe this. That baby's name is Buck.
Actually, Taylor Hawkins' dog's name is Buck.
That's crazy.
But Ezra's a nice name. Cheers for Andrew McKay.
Yep. Cheers. He does not listen.
And communist.
Okay. Well, I'm derailed, but
I'm just
derailed.
derailed. All right.
Okay.
So wait a minute. I've got a question. Let's
All right.
let's reel it back in here. Back to the fortune.
Yeah.
Who do you admire that you would like to meet?
Well, that is a good question because it does seem to say that there's like a specific person that you admire that you haven't met yet, right?
Yep.
I mean, they alive, right? Let's go with alive.
Yeah, we'll give it some parameters. They have to be alive. So we can't be pulling out like Abraham Lincoln and stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. If it was dead, I'd pick C.S. Lewis all day. who do I admire? Who do you admire, Kyle? That you're like, oh, I'd love to meet that guy. I'd love to shake his hand.
Hmm.
And keep it light and quick.
I
This is
could
a
be
comedy
really like
podcast.
weird with it and say the future version of myself, but I
Somehow he's less
honestly, you
mobile
know
and
who
less
I
mature.
think who
Prove me wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. You know I'm right.
I'd really like to meet Travis Pastrana.
Who's that?
He is basically, I mean, he came up riding dirt bikes and then does a lot of
Mm,
freestyle stuff. He's just like an extreme sports figure,
nice.
athlete. An extreme sports athlete is basically what he is right now. I've always wanted to meet Travis Pastrana. I think he's just a really cool dude.
Hmm. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I was gonna say I always have weird people like I mean if like somebody famous walked by that I admire, I'd be like, oh that's cool to meet him. I'm not trying to say I'm not fazed by celebrity, but
Sure.
I've never been that guy that's like, oh, I just wish I could meet that famous person. Like
Mm-hmm.
I think it's more interesting to like talk to those people, you know?
Yeah.
Um, but then I do remember this is so stupid and nerdy, and I was cracking up. So back when I was a worship pastor at my
Sure.
church,
Yeah.
we would do tracks. So we would buy like music tracks, and there's like would have like click tracks or maybe backing tracks that you could use live. So you'd have a click track in your ear, and then like you could track like, hey, we don't have the seventh keyboard required for this song, so you could put it in the house. It was really
Right, right.
cool. So there's this program called Loop Community, which is like artists would upload their tracks, and sometimes it'd be versions of like popular songs, or sometimes the artists themselves.
Mm-hmm.
The CEO, if anybody's still following, stay with me here, because this is how in depth this is. The CEO of that company, not a famous person, no one is gonna say hello to him on the street.
Yeah.
He did a deep dive when we were at Sweetwater about
Yeah.
like just like his company and stuff. And I talked to him afterwards. It's the most nervous I've ever been in my life. Like literally,
Really?
I'm shaking and I'm like, hey, just I'm real. I was like a giddy schoolgirl, and I was like, what is wrong with me right now?
Why does he have that much power over you?
I don't know, dude. The guy lays down tracks and uploads them online. I was like, you're the coolest person I've
You,
ever met.
sir, have me shaking in my boots.
It
Okay,
was ridiculous. It's the
so
most nervous I've ever been.
that just and like you're one of those people that's like at face value, you're kind of an intimidating looking guy. So like, it's like I mean, you're not small, you've got a beard.
That's true.
Yeah,
For our audio only listeners, I don't have a beard and I'm very short.
kind of Gollum-esque looking.
I am hunched up on my chair, knees to my chest right now as we
Yeah,
speak.
definitely not a Hagrid.
Okay, I have definitely I find myself, yeah, I don't consider myself intimidating, but I have been shown in life that I can be intimidating.
Yeah.
Um some guys know what I'm talking about, but when you're walking on a lonesome road in a parking garage and there's a lady walking in front of you and you can just fear like you can feel when they're afraid.
Yep.
And I feel so bad because I'm
Yep.
like, dude, I'm a nice guy. And I'm like, I'm always like trying to figure out like how do I like show them I'm not, I'm not a threat.
Yeah. You
It's
don't
like,
say anything.
do. What do I call my beautiful wife? How are our two lovely children? I You're such a good dad. I am a good dad, aren't I?
All
Has
right.
that ever
So
happened to you?
yeah, yeah. I mean, you
Yeah.
can definitely sense fear in people, or like people walking towards me.
Yeah.
They'll kind of either step out of the way or just kind of like give a second glance. I don't know if it's because I look funny, but I've also, but I've
That's
had a fair
exactly
amount of
why.
people that are like, you can look intimidating. They're like, "Oh, I
Yeah,
just
you
like,
get locked in, as the
I
kids
don't
would
feel
say.
like it. Like yeah. But anyways,
Yeah. You have resting intense face. I can totally see that.
I could see
Like
that
just
too.
when you're thinking about something, you're on the job
Yeah.
site, you've got this little like worker's frown. Like
Well,
it's like this, Kyle.
I I know when I have it because people ask me like, "Are you okay?
Yeah.
Is there something wrong? Like you upset about something?" No, I'm literally just thinking.
Yeah. You're like, yeah, I'm just doing the work. and
I'm
fixing
not
the
very
problems.
smart, so it takes a lot of computing power for me to process a thought. So the servers are straining at the moment.
It's too much. But hey, dude, I rep the Beaver.
All right.
All right. Hey, check us out. We're on Apple Podcasts now, if you prefer to listen that way. Go check us out. There's no video. There's rumors that Apple will have video, so that's cool. But yeah, appreciate everyone listening. This has been fun. We talk about how it's a podcast we enjoy doing, and we enjoy listening to it. And we're probably our own biggest fans, and I'm fine to
But
admit
you know
that.
what? That's okay.
That's okay.
Join us for the next episode. We'll be
Rep
here.
the Beaver. Rep the Beaver.
Rep the Beaver.